Hello, this is Hiroshi Yamazoe. This time I will talk about how my mental state changes over time from early teens to now 40 years old. Like I said in my previous videos, I was a hikikomori. Hikikomori is a person who withdraws from the society, not going to school and not going to work, and basically just stay at their home mostly every day. Hikikomori is a Japanese term, and in English it is translated as shut in often. So I was a hikikomori from early teens to early 20s. So it was about 10 years of hikikomori. I became a hikikomori because of the bullying which I had in elementary school period. When I was around 11 years old, in elementary school children, uh, they bullied me a couple of months, and it was violently bullied. And so I got traumatized by that experience a lot. So I became a person too much afraid to contact to others, like cannot talk to others basically, and even I cannot, I couldn't talk with my parents basically as well. So I became a hikikomori of this traumatized experience of bullying at elementary school. But after that, me and my parents' relationship deteriorated a lot, and because my parents became so angry because I refused to go to school. So at that time I just stay at my room mostly, and I became a person who so depressed everything, and I had a suicide thought. I would like to kill myself at that time because I became a person who desperate for everything. So I cannot think about a long perspective future because I thought I would like to kill myself soon. So at that time I was in such mental state. It was a pretty bad situation, but this situation is continuous from early teens to early 20s. It was so long. And also some psychiatrist says the room is the room represents the owners of room's uh, mental state. Like for example, my room represents my mental state. Some psychologists say, not only me but you as well. Your room represents your mental state. So, in that sense, my uh, uh, mental condition was so bad at that time because when I was a hikikomori, my room was pretty much chaotic mess and garbage is everywhere. So at that time, my mental state was pretty bad. But around 22 years old or 23 years old, I decided to not kill myself. I gave up to kill myself because I was too afraid to do it. It was so scary for me. So I decided to leave. But I knew at that time that it was not good for live with my parents' house continuously because me and my parents' relationship is so bad, and it is affect me a lot. So I decided to find job and find apartment to live without my parents' house. So, but I knew at that time that I cannot do it immediately because I had a lot of problems. Like I had a huge severe anthrophobia because I cannot uh, contact. I cannot talk to people basically because of a scariness to other people. So I thought that I need rehabilitation. So I decided to go to mental hospital and also some organization to help hikikomori. Like for example, in Japan, there is a lot of organizations which helps hikikomori people by holding special meeting events for hikikomori people. In that meeting event, we eat participants eat snacks and played games and talk, and this kind of just meeting event could be rehabilitation for hikikomori people to meet new people. So I went such things like mental hospitals and meeting events for hikikomori people, and gradually I got used to it to meet people. I had a still phobia to meet people, but this uh, uh, degree of the phobia decreased little by little, not completely uh, eliminated of the phobia, but this condition a little bit better by participating such things. So around 25 years old, I finally found the job and also apartment to live. So I moved from my parents' house to the apartment, and I finally become an independent person financially and physically from my parents. And interesting thing is that when I moved from my parents' house and I lived in my apartment, then my room became organized very well. When I lived in my parents' house, my room was pretty mess, like I said. But when I moved to a new place and live just myself, that place became organized very well. So not perfectly organized, but it's organized reasonably well. So, like I said, some psychiatrists says the room represents your mental condition, and in that sense, my mental state become organized. And also, I feel that myself that when I moved to my place and decided to live, and then my mind become organized because after that I became a person who can think about long perspective future. Because when I was stayed in my parents' house, I consider about only short perspective future because at that time I would like to kill myself soon. But I gave up that idea. Then I should live a very long future from at that time because I was around 25 years old. So I had I might have a very long future. So after that, I became a person who can consider about long perspective because I gave up to die soon. And after I worked in that company and I lived in that apartment. I find I found a better job in another city. So I moved to another city and do that new job. That job is better salary, and but that company provide dormitories for employees, and I should live in that dormitory, which I need to live with other colleagues. And before that, yes, I live independently and I can work in my workplace. But at that time, I don't have any personal friends, and I became very uncomfortable if someone exists in my room. So at first, when I moved to that dormitory, I cannot uh, relax at all, and I cannot sleep well at night because there is other colleagues in my house. But this condition is gradually decreased little by little, getting better over time. So not completely got used to it, but this situation become better and better by live together with other colleagues. And then after that, I became a person who loved to travel abroad a lot and meet new people, many new people in abroad. And sometimes I stayed my foreign friend's house in abroad. And like I said in my recent videos, I started a new project which is so-called kitesurfing project. Kitesurfing is the service that provide free accommodations to travelers, and I became a host of kitesurfing. So I'm providing my home for foreign travelers, not only foreign travelers, Japanese travelers as well. So I mean, in this process, I think it represents my changes in terms of my mental state. And also, like I said, some psychiatrists says the room represents your mental condition. So while I expose myself to others more and more, my mental state and my room situation changes over time. Like when I was a severe hikikomori state around teenage years to early teenage years to early 20s, I was a person refused everything of the world basically and stay at my room, refusing to contact to others, including my parents. And my room was pretty much mess. But after that, I became a person who independent from my parents' house, and my room become organized, and I can talk and communicate in workplace, but still I stay alone in my room. And after that, I changed the room, job and room as well, and I became a person who share my room with other colleagues, and I become a person I can live together with others. And then I became a person who loved to travel abroad and willingly meet new people. So like this, my mental state changes over time while exposing myself to others more and more. And in the psychiatrist perspective, which says the room represents your mental condition. Now I open up to others because my room is open to others because I inviting people constantly. And when I was in severe hikikomori state, my mind was closed and refused everything of the world. But currently, I open up my mind to others because I inviting people in my room willingly. So I think if consider about my state at early teens to now, I think it is kind of revolutionary changes, and I think it might be interesting thing for people. So I made that video which explained about this process, which is my changes over time of my mental state. But it uh, took a lot of time, like over decades, because I was a hikikomori around 20 years ago. And also, but if we see very long perspective like this, if we spend about decades, then I think we could change this in revolutionary way over time. I think so. I think it is very interesting changes could happen in our future. I think so. Thank you for watching. I will continue to make more and more videos. If you like, please subscribe to my channel. Stay healthy and take care. See you in the next video. Goodbye.